crash this out on a Monday. Anyway, I've been playing Overwatch a lot lately, and I've been climbing ranked. I got all the way from like silver 5, which is, I mean, that's basically fucking bronze, right? So I'm gonna call it bronze to champ because I really want to fucking commit to actually becoming a good player at Overwatch. I used to play in like 2016 to like maybe 2018. I was fucking ass. I played on PS4. I was a Lucio main, and I had like maybe a fucking 40% win rate. I got to diamond in like what, season fucking 12 or some ridiculous shit like that fucking ages ago, bro. I think Goats Meta was the fucking thing. And like, bro, that shit was so fucking ass. Overwatch is in so much of a better spot now. And honestly, like, I've been having so much fun with Alari. I think she has a really good kit where it's like she's a healer, but it's not her that's healing, it's her pylon. So, you know, you can have a whole other position away from your team. Meanwhile, the pylon's healing them. Granted, the pylon doesn't heal nearly as much as like a main healer, but you know, whatever. I can go to hell. I went to church last Sunday. So anyway, I got to gold 3. I'm currently at right now. That took me like 3 days to get there. I got like a 60% win rate on Ilari. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much it. She's fucking hard, bro. Like, she's such a hard character for me to learn because, like, you gotta wait for your charge shot the entire time and really have good pylon placement for like your team to actually use it. And considering that everybody at my level is fucking ass, including myself, I have to put it in like the perfect spot where they, you know, my team's like, fuck, I gotta come back, and then like, boom, they get heals. And then of course, you know, the actual skill that I have too. Dude, my aim is so fucking trash. I started using keyboard and mouse for the Overwatch, because well, the fuck else are you gonna play it with, bro? You're not going to compete in the top leagues of Overwatch without a fucking keyboard and mouse. That's just fucking fact, bro. It's literally it's fucking impossible, bro. That's like, I don't know, man. It's like fighting games, but not really, because I would say that controller in like the fucking, it's not a switch box. The fucking, what is it called? You know what I'm talking about though. The arcade stick. Either one, either the fucking one with the buttons or the joystick. You get what I'm fucking saying. So anyway, like, yeah, whenever my team comes back, and like, dude, half the time, like, these guys will just fucking rush in and die straight up, and they'll be like, "Where's my heals?" I'm like, brother, I can't fucking out heal that. Two healers can't even fucking out heal that, bro. And then like, man, like, I gotta worry about so much fucking where my positioning is. That way I can get like pop shots on the support or DPS, just the backline basically. And dude, it's just a fucking headache and a half because like sometimes I'll get them down really low, right? But because of how the charge shot works, I shoot them again, only half charged, and like, yeah, it doesn't kill them, and then they get healed up, and I'm like, it's it blows, bro. It blows so much. That's why, like, I know that Blizzard is in no way, shape, or form gonna change her. Not anytime fucking soon. The pylon, maybe. I mean, she could do more or less healing, or, and as a matter of fact, I think it should just have like 25 more health. I think that would be a pretty cool balance. Um, Other than that, like, yeah, she's a really, really balanced character. Really balanced in the sense of like an A tier character is good just about every map, but doesn't necessarily excel at any one thing. Um, Anyway, and then like, what was it? I was listening to some like, it's not really lo-fi. It was like Fruitiger Arrow type fucking music. You might have heard it. Like, you'll hear it like on my like last VOD. This is gonna be uploaded before. I'm just gonna be spamming my uploads like daily because I've already like climbed, I get, like I said, to gold 3. And it took me a day to get from silver 5 to gold 5. So, you know, I was like, you know, that's pretty good. And then now I'm at gold 3 and I'm like, dude, it's not that I have to carry per se, but like I have to be a lot smarter with helping out my teammates and not just being so greedy. Because one thing that I know for certain, it's not just the bad aim, it's the fact that like I'll see a low person health, know that I have a really high DPS gun, and I'll fucking get out of position to try to kill them, and then boom, I'm dead. And now the team doesn't have heals. I don't have a pylon even out, and they're fucked, man. They can't do anything, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like things like that that you really have to think about in Overwatch. And like my shift click, bro. Like I said, keyboard and mouse is a fucking nightmare for me right now. But like the fact that I have a 60% win rate makes me feel like I'm at least understanding the game of Overwatch, and I need to actually get my mechanics better. and learn my hero. My Overwatch knowledge, I feel like game knowledge is like decent enough. Like I can probably stay at diamond like once I actually like put enough work in on this mouse and keyboard. The real like hurdle is actually, well, one, getting the I have to have at least 60% accuracy kind of on the primary fire. Roughly that, dude. If you get anything less than 50% on the Lari, bro, your fucking output is not good, bro. And let me tell you, man, I know how that feels like. I've had, you guys can see in a couple VODs, I'll start getting tilted and be like, yeah, no, it's not me. But the whole time it actually is me, you know what I'm saying? Um, this, you gotta know when it's your fault and when it's not. Yeah, I might cope in the video and be like, ah, no, it's our DPS or our tank's fault. But like sometimes it is your fault. And you just gotta accept it, man. It fucking sucks, but it is what it is. So what am I gonna do to actually climb? Well, one, I'm actually gonna fucking take aim training a lot seriously. I'm gonna do a lot of Kovacs training on the downtime, and then because fucking Overwatch is abysmal when it comes to custom games. They're just like, oh, you want to improve? Fuck you, man. We're gonna get rid of the custom game that like is aim training. Okay, I guess whatever. So there's that, and yeah, I mean, quick match is still good. It's always going to be good for like, low stress stuff versus comp. So we'll always be like, I'm thinking like a 15 to 30-minute session on Kovacs right before, and then 2 to 3 quick matches before I actually hop on a comp. And then I'll keep playing comp until I feel drained, until I'm like, I'm not going to make any more good decisions. I'm not going to be good mechanically anymore, because I just have a lot of fatigue. I mean, I'm a learning player. I'm not good. I think from the gameplay, you guys can probably see that it's getting better, and I can tell it's getting better. But the number one thing I need to focus on is just stop being greedy. And once I do that, I feel like all the other mechanics are gonna align with the whole cooldown on abilities and stuff. Her shift click is so good, but like I'm having a hard time of not using it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of times where you can use it and it's okay. It can get you into a position, but she is very vulnerable. Like she's floaty, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta learn to actually just hold the arrow key and actually like go to where I need to with the shift, or just like get into positions better, and then just you know make sure that enemies aren't near me to where when they do start to come my way or they start to aggro me, I can shift out and then help my team again. Again, it's a really tug and pull game with DPS and supporting your team. Because how do you support your team the best? It's actually not healing; it's killing the other fucking team. It's that simple, man. That's why people are like, ah, you need to heal more. I'm like, you might be right, but you're probably wrong. I'm not gonna argue. Well, I might, depending on fucking how tilted I am, right? But I try to keep it mainly to myself. I'm trying to keep it positive. But I'm a fucking rager, bro. I can't you'll see, man. I'll be yelling and shit. This game's hard. There's no there's no other way to put it, man. But yeah, if you guys like Alari, if you guys are climbing the Overwatch ranked ladder, let me know how that experience is going, because it is rough. I mean, 60%, I mean, how can I complain? That's a positive win rate. It means I'm doing something good, at least, right? Anyway, though, I just wanted to say all that because it's been a lot of fun. I've been really streaming the hell out of it. It's like, I like Fortnite, but Overwatch gives me a real tangible goal to actually go after when it comes to, like, ranked. I don't think Fortnite ranked really works, especially the fact that it's literally filled with bots. I don't like that shit, bro. Fuck that. We might try 6v6, but really I'm just trying to focus on 5v5 because it's the biggest playlist, and Alari probably does a lot more on 5v5 than she does on 6v6. I'll test that out later. But anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy and stay sleazy.